A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Smith tries to keep pace in the National League batting race. First pitch is next. Oscar Daniels will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Joe Gutierrez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Alex Stewart waits on deck. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. So that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, Alex Stewart. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in now, Andrew Purcell, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jerry Jimenez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Jimenez makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 1-1, a fastball high. 2-1 now. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Stewart over at second. Purcell at first with no outs. Struck him out. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
So stepping in, Stephen Bell, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Marcus Roberts, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1 on that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Here's the 1-2. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 1. The Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Junior Herrera will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now at the plate, Mel Yates. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Mel Yates.
First offering on its way. And that's taken for strike 1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jimenez ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So striding forward now, Steven DeLeon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Christopher Boston, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it, 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0. So coming to the plate, Nelson. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Nelson, 30 years of age. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping in, Greg Young. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. That's in there. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box, Junior Herrera, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Parker. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Parker.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Purcell is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Ready now, Matt Smith. He's currently near the top of the batting average leaderboard, but he'll have to pick up the pace a little bit over the next several weeks if he wants to jump into that top spot.
Yeah, I don't want him to put pressure on himself right now, but he's got 2 months to get it done right here to vault himself into that top spot. He has certainly had an amazing year up until this point.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he's safe. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Into the box now, Ronnie Lau, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll check in here at 256. 27 homers and 64 runs batted in. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. The 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. And there are two away now.
Batting seven, the center fielder, Ruben Campos.
So digging in now, Ruben Campos, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike one. With runners in scoring position this season, Campos is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball club.
Calling for it, Purcell, and that's the third out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
Gutierrez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Pitch popped up, and there's the first out. So with one gone, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the current division standings, and you can see there they enter play 3.5 games back of the division leaders. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Stewart. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Purcell. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Jerry Jimenez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Stewart, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Boston is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Settling in now, Rory Noble. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The left fielder, Rory Noble.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. One and one. And it's 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Young right there. And there's one down now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Oscar Daniel.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Oscar Daniels, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Popped up. Nelson waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Mel Yates.
Into the box now, Mel Yates. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Rockies offense with Colorado's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. In now for Colorado, Stephen Bell comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bell.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Boston. 1 out.
Up next for Colorado.
Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. Into the box now, Marcus Roberts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yates ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
38.
Digging in, Nelson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. One run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Steven DeLeon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Steven DeLeon.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-1 now. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Another full count pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Purcell coasts under it. He's got it 1 away. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Stepping in, Christopher Boston. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Strike taken up in the zone. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gutierrez shading to his right. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 6, Anthony Parker.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Parker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Greg Young.
Off for Colorado, the second baseman, Greg Young.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one.
Count is 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hit out towards second. Yates comes up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Colorado, the pitcher, Junior Herrera. Your
Donnie
attention,
Edwards
please.
will grab a
Pinch
bat and
hitting
hit
for
for
the
the pitcher
Rockies.
here.
Number 11, Donnie Edwards.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 249 the average coming in. A dozen home runs and 51 runs batted in. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, the center fielder, Joe Gutierrez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Gutierrez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Grounded down the third baseline. Edwards stands at first with 1 out. Grounded to the right. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Striding in for the Rockies, Andrew Purcell, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Still even at 2-2. Now another 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Payoff pitch one more time. Liner toward right center. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
Now
as the
batting,
pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Jerry Jimenez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out with the man at first. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now a 3-0 Colorado lead. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Your attention, please.
All right, thanks,
Now
Heidi.
pitching for
J.P.
Colorado.
Huseby gets the call
Number
from the
7.
bullpen to pitch in relief.
J.P. Huseby.
Leading off the inning.